Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Ajay Mukunda Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Sapra Mataji. Vilasini Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
And Navneet Prabhu.
Navneet Chor.
Navneet Chor Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kirish Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Jali Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Pramila Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Pinky Mataji. So it's 7:45. We'll make a start. We've got a tight agenda. So welcome everyone to today's chat session. For those who are joining us for the first time, a warm welcome to you. Today we are going to do a slightly, Hare Krishna Mataji, to do a slightly different chat session. We will continue reading from chapter 10. And today we have Hema Mataji doing the Sanskrit, and I understand it's Sharad Prabhu is going to be doing the English. So we're going to read from text 22 onwards from chapter 10, and then we are going to have a special session on the best way to celebrate Janmastemi, and we're going to have some other devotees that will be joining us at 8 o'clock. So let us make a start, and then we'll take it from there. So
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
And everybody.
Hare Krishna, everybody, and Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. So Emma Mataji, you ready?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
All right. I've got the verses up on the screen. And Sharad
Okay.
Prabhu, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Let's start.
Okay. Hare Krishna devotees, please accept my humble obeisances and forgive me if I make any mistakes. Chapter 10, the opulence of the absolute, Vibhuti Yoga. Text 22. Vedanam samavedosmi, Vedanam asmi vasava, Indriyanam manastasmi, Bhutanam asmi chetana.
Emma Mataji and Sharad Prabhu, just give me 1 minute. I'm going to mute everyone. If
Okay.
your two can unmute so we don't have the background noise.
Hare Krishna, Vrindavan, Chandra.
Hare
Could
Krishna.
you give me permission to record, if possible?
To record.
Yeah. I think so.
All right, let me just give me a 1 minute look. Let me just see how I do that. Okay.
It's showing
Yes, look.
as if recording now.
Yeah, I'm allowing you to record also, look.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to mute all, and if you can unmute yourselves, Emma Mataji and Sharad Prabhu, please.
Shall I start again then?
Yes. Why don't we do
Okay.
that?
Text 22. Vedanam samavedosmi, Devanam asmi vasava, Indriyanam manaschasmi, Bhutanam asmi chetana.
Of the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. Of the demigods, I am Indra, the king of heaven. Of the senses, I am the mind, and in living beings, I am the living force, consciousness.
Text 23. Rudranam Shankarashasmi, Vetesho Yaksha Rakshasham, Vasunam Pavakaschasmi, Meru Shikarinam Neru Shikharinam Aham.
Of all the Rudras, I am Lord Shiva. Of the Yakshas, I am the Rakshasas. And I am the Lord of wealth, Kuvera. Of the Vasus, I am fire, Agni. And of mountains, I am Meru.
Text 24. Purodasam cha mukhyamam vidipatha brahaspatim senaninam aham skanda sarasam asmi sagara.
Of priests, O Arjuna, know me to be the chief Brahaspati. Of generals, I am Kartikeya. And of bodies of water, I am the ocean.
Text 25. Maharshinam briguraham giram asmi ekam aksharam yajnanam japavyajñosmi stavaranam himalaya.
Of the great sages, I am Brigu. Of vibrations, I am the transcendental Om. Of sacrifices, I am the chanting of the holy names, Japa. And of immovable things, I am the Himalayas.
Text 26. Ashvastha sarva vrakshanam devarishim cha narada gandharvanam chitraratha siddhanam kapilo munihi.
Of all trees, I am the banyan tree. And of all sages among the demigods, I am Narad. Of the Gandharvas, I am Chitrarath. And among perfected beings, I am the sage Kapila.
Text 27. Uchashravasam ashvanam vidimam amruto bhavam airavatam gajendranam naranam cha naradipam.
Of horses, know me to be Uchaishrava, produced during the churning of the ocean for nectar. Of lordly elephants, I am Airavata. And among men, I am the monarch.
Text 28. Ayudanam aham vrajram amadu prajanaschasmi kandarpa sarpanam asmi vasuki.
Of weapons, I am the thunderbolt. Among cows, I am Surabhi. Of causes for procreation, I am Kandarpa, the god of love. And of serpents, I am Vasuki.
Text 29. Anantaschasmi naganam varuno yadasam aham pitranam aryamachasmi yama samyamatam aham.
Of the many hooded Nagas, I am Ananta. And among the aquatics, I am the demigod Varuna. Of departed ancestors, I am Aryama. And among the dispensers of law, I am Yama, the lord of death.
Text 30. Prahladaschasmi daityanam kalakalayatam aham mraganam cha mragendroham vainateyascha pakshinam.
Among the Daitya demons, I am the devoted Prahlad. Among subduers, I am Time. Among beasts, I am the lion. And among birds, I am Garuda.
Text 31. Pavanam pavatam asmi Rama Shastra Britam aham Jasanam makaraschasmi Shrotasam asmi Janavi.
Of purifiers, I am the wind. Of the wielders of weapons, I am Ram. Of fishes, I am the shark. And of flowing rivers, I am the Ganges.
Text 32. Sarganam adir anantascha madhyam chaivaham arjuna adhyatma vidya vidyanam vada pravadatam aham.
Of all creations, I am the beginning and the end and also the middle, O Arjuna. Of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self, and among logicians, I am the conclusive truth.
Text 33. Aksharanam akarosmi dvadva samsikashya cha aham evaksaya kalo dataham vishvato mukha.
Of letters, I am the letter A, and among compound words, I am the dual compound. I am also inexhaustible time, and of creators, I am Brahma.
Text 34. Mrityu sarvaharaschaham uddabhavascha bhavishyatam kirti shrirvakcha narinam smriti medadriti shama.
I am all-devouring death, and I am the generating principle of all that is yet to be. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience.
Text 35. Prahat sama tatha samnam gayatri chandasam aham masanam margashirshoham rutunam kusumarkara.
Of the hymns in the Samaved, I am the Brihat Sam. Of the poetry, I am the Gayatri. Of months, I am Margashirsha, November, December. And of seasons, I am flower-bearing spring.
Text 36. Dyutam chalayatam asmi tejas tejasvinam aham jayosmi vyavasayosmi sattvam sattvavatam aham.
I am also the gambling of cheats, and of the splendid, I am the splendor. I am victory, I am adventure, and I am the strength of the strong.
Text 38. Krishninam vasudevosmi Pandavanam dhananjaya Muninam api aham vyasaha Kavinam usana kavihi.
Of the descendants of Vrishni, I am Vasudev, and of the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Of the sages, I am Vyas, and among great thinkers, I am Ushana.
Text 38. Dando damayatam asmi Nitir asmi jigasatam Maunam chaivasmi guhyanam Jnananam jnanavatam aham.
Among all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment, and of those who seek victory, I am morality. Of secret things, I am silence, and of the wise, I am the wisdom.
Text 39. Yachapi sarva bhutanam bijam tad aham arjuna na tad asti vina yatsyan maya bhuta charam charam.
Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existences. There is no being, moving or non-moving, that can exist without me.
Text 40. Nantosti mam divyanam vibhutinam parantapa esa tude sata prokta vibhutar vistaro maya.
O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestations. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences.
Text 41. Yat yat vibhuti mat sattvam Srimad urjitam eva va tad tad eva gachatvam mamate jomas sambhavam.
Know that all opulent, beautiful, and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor.
Text 42. Athava bahunaitena Kim jnatena tav Arjuna vistapyaham idam kritnam ekam sena stito jagata.
But what need is there, Arjun, of all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Hare Krishna.
Om Tats iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjun Samvade Vibhuti Yogo Nama Dashamo Adhyayaha. Hare Krishna.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for that wonderful recitation, Emma Mataji and Shraddha Prabhu. Beautiful. Well done. So we've got 46 participants. We are hoping that more are now going to join us at 8 o'clock, and we are going to do a presentation. The best way to celebrate Janmastemi. And Divyanam Prabhu was going to do it today, but he's unable to. So I'll do this presentation. Something very important, and something that'll benefit everyone. So we'll just see who else is joining. So I understand from Divyanam Prabhu that although we finished the verses and the explanation for chapter number 10, the opulence of the Absolute, normally we start a new chapter on Ekadasi. So between now and the next Ekadasi, with Janmashtami and Vyasa Puja coming up, we will read the chapter that we've been doing, but we will speak more about various aspects of the upcoming Janmashtami festival. And tomorrow, as most of us know, is Balaram Jayanti. We will speak about Lord Balaram tomorrow, which is a wonderful festival. It's a half-a-day fast, and it really is a wonderful opportunity for spiritual advancement. He said that the Vaishnava festivals, they can be considered mothers of devotion. Just like the mother nourishes the child and guides the child, and in this way the child grows up to be a wholesome person. So in the same way, these festivals, Prabhupada called them, or referred to them as mothers of devotion. When one observes these festivals in the right mood, then one gets a huge boost to one's spiritual life. So in this particular month, it's a very exciting month. We have some wonderful festivals coming up. Currently, we are celebrating Julan Yatra, which is an ecstatic festival. Here at home, every day we put our Radha Madhava deities on the swing, and we swing them, and we sing the beautiful Bhajan Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna. And it's really a wonderful experience. It really feels like a wonderful festival. And then we have Balaram Jayanti tomorrow, and then we have Janmashtami coming up, and then we have Vyasa Puja. So it's just festival after festival, meaning opportunity after opportunity to nourish our spiritual lives. So that's really a wonderful opportunity. So it's now 3 minutes past 8. I think I will start our presentation, and whoever joins. So today we are going to speak about the best way to celebrate Janmashtami. And we've added celebrate Janmashtami during the pandemic, because many of us, we are accustomed to celebrating Janmashtami in a certain way. going to the temple and experiencing the huge festivities, staying up to midnight with the kirtan and tents and so much of wonderful festive activities going up. And suddenly this year it feels like, potentially it feels like we are going to be in a vacuum. How do we celebrate Janmastemi? So we wanted to talk about today a wonderful way to celebrate Janmastemi, which Srila Prabhupada refers to as the best way. So this is going to be our presentation today. And also we're going to talk about how we can become part of a wonderful offering for Vyasa Puja. The day after Janmashtami is called Nandotsava, and it's the day Srila Prabhupada appeared. And it is really in the lives of the followers and the grand followers of Srila Prabhupada. This is really one of the most important days in the year. And to speak about how we can align all of these wonderful events in a most wonderful way. So in today's presentation, I'll talk about a few points. Firstly, about a proposal of how we can celebrate Sri Krishna Janmashtami. What is the best way? An offering to Srila Prabhupada. We'll talk about the details of the proposal, and then we'll take some questions. So in a wonderful lecture, and I'll show you an extract from that lecture shortly, on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, text number 6, in September 4th, 1972 in New Vrindavan. Srila Prabhupada states, what is the symptom of love? The symptom, the prime symptom, the most important symptom of love is that the devotee wants to see that his Lord's name, fame, etc. become widespread. He wants to see my Lord's name be known everywhere. This is love. If I love somebody, I want to see that his glories are spread all over the world. And Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, Nacha tasmat manusyeshu kaschit me priya krita maha. Anyone who preaches his glories, nobody is dearer to him than that person.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Priti Purvakam, with love and affection. One who is engaged in devotional service of the Lord, in love and devotion. What is the symptom of love? Love. The symptom, the prime symptom, most important symptom of love is that the devotee wants to see that his Lord's name, fame, etc. become widespread. He wants to see that my Lord's name be known everywhere. This is love. If I love somebody, I want to see that his glories are spread all over the world. And Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, Nacha tasmat manusyeshu kaschit me priyatirtam. Anyone who preaches his glories, nobody is dearer to him than that person. Everything is there in the Bhagavad Gita.
So did you hear that properly and clearly?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, wonderful. So what I've just read, you've heard it directly from the lips of Srila Prabhupada. And it's so emphatic, so clear. What is the prime symptom? What is the main symptom of love? What did we hear?
Think of Krishna, that he is everywhere.
Spread his glories. Let his glories be known
Yeah.
everywhere. That is the most important symptom of love. So Janmastemi essentially is an offering of love to the Lord. It's a celebration that the Lord has appeared. And Prabhupada writes, and Krishna says also, there's many reasons that Krishna appears: to kill the demons, re-establish religion, and so on. But the main reason that Krishna appears is to attract us, to attract the conditioned souls, as Srila Prabhupada says, who are rotting in the material world. And the way Krishna does this, he performs some extraordinarily attractive pastimes. And when one hears or witnesses these pastimes, all the anarthas, everything that holds us, binds us to this material world, gets broken. The tight knot of material life gets cut with the sword of Krishna Katha. That is why, the primary reason why Krishna appears, to perform these wonderful pastimes, to give joy to his devotees. So in Janmashtami, different devotees celebrate in different ways. They offer bhoga, they offer fruit, they offer flowers, they go to the temple, so many things. They cook nice offerings. Srila Prabhupada's emphasis on Janmashtami was, we spread the glories of the Lord. One of the first Janmashtamis that Srila Prabhupada spent in the West, he made the devotees do only two things: fast and read Krishna book the whole night. Just hear about the glories of Krishna book. And Krishna book is the summary study of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And the 10th canto is Krishna's Vrindavan Leela. And there is no literature which narrates the glories of the Lord more comprehensively and beautifully than Srimad Bhagavatam. I was reading recently an extract from the book by Bhaktichirur Swami Maharaj, An Ocean of Mercy, where Prabhupada was telling him that in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaks about himself. Now, when one speaks about oneself, one is a bit reserved, a little shy to reveal everything. But when someone else, when the devotees speak about Krishna, the storehouse of Krishna Leela is just opened. And Srimad Bhagavatam is the beautiful story about the glories of Lord Krishna. It's a glorification about Lord Krishna, and largely through his devotees. So we will not find, even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that, all of the great acharyas are unanimous. There is no other book that describes the glories of Lord Krishna as beautifully and as comprehensively as Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam is also non-different from the Lord. In the first canto, third chapter, text 40 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, there's a beautiful verse. Idam Bhagavatam Nama Puranam Brahma Sammitam Uttama Shloka Charitam Chakara Bhagavan Rishi Nishreyasya Lokasya Danyan Swasti Ayanam Mahat. And the translation of this verse is that this Srimad Bhagavatam is the literary incarnation of God. And it is compiled by Srila Vyasadeva, the incarnation of God. It is meant for the ultimate good of all people, and it is all successful, all blissful, and all perfect. Srila Prabhupada's purport on this verse is most insightful. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes, Srimad Bhagavatam is the literary incarnation of Lord Sri Krishna, and it is therefore non-different from him. Srimad Bhagavatam should be worshipped as respectfully as we worship the Lord. Thereby we can derive the ultimate blessings of the Lord through its careful and patient study. Now please listen very careful to this statement. It's such a profound statement. Srila Prabhupada writes, one can derive from the study of the Bhagavatam all benefits that are possible to be derived from the personal presence of the Lord. It carries with it all the transcendental blessings of Lord Sri Krishna that we can expect from his personal contact. How amazing is that statement? Prabhupada is saying is, if we were sitting in a room, and Lord Krishna is sitting in the same room, there is so much of transcendental benefit and bliss we can derive from the presence of the Lord. But Srila Prabhupada is saying here, we can derive from the study of Srimad Bhagavatam the same transcendental blessings, the same benefits from the personal presence of the Lord. How wonderful is that? In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, one who explains the supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed, and at the end he will come to me. There is no servant in this world more dear to me than he, nor will there ever be one more dear. Srila Prabhupada explains that that servant of the Lord who endeavors to distribute his glories, his message, he is like the youngest child in the family. The youngest child in the family, the parents pay particular attention to that child, because that child, being the youngest, is the most vulnerable, needs the most care. So for those devotees that try to distribute the Lord's glories, and Prabhupada says, that's the reason why Krishna says there is no servant in this world more dear to me, nor will there ever be one more dear to me. So the Srimad Bhagavatam, we understand, it is the body of Lord Krishna. This verse is from the Padma Purana. It explains how the first two books are the feet of the Lord. Second and third are his thighs. 4 and 5th is his navel. 4 and 5 is his beautiful arms. 5 is his navel. 6 and 7 is his arms. 8 is his chest. 9 is his neck. 10 is his smiling face. 11 is his forehead. And 12 is his head. So this book Bhagavatam, it is not different from Lord Krishna. So we are inviting all the devotees of the Lord to this year celebrate Janmastemi in a very special way. As Prabhupada says, the best way to show our love is to spread the glories. So between the 2nd of August and the 12th of August, we want to appeal to 108 devotees to come forward and to commit to try, to at least try to spread the glories of Lord Krishna by distributing, each of us trying to distribute a minimum of 1 set of Srimad Bhagavatam. And also during this period, we meditate on Lord Krishna in a more profound way, through his holy names, his opulences, his qualities, his pastimes, through japa, through chant, and through reading of Krishna book, which we will do jointly from now till the 12th. And to connect with different people within our circle of influence, friends, family, colleagues, contacts. And in this way, glorify Srimad Bhagavatam and give people the opportunity to invite Srimad Bhagavatam into their home. And we have many languages and we have many distribution options. If you don't have a set, please take one. If you already have a set, gift one. or get someone else to take. And lastly, when I'll talk a bit more about this, widely spread the gifting opportunity to others. I'll speak a bit more about this. And anyone who participates in this endeavor, anyone who receives a set of Srimad Bhagavatam or takes a set of Bhagavatam during Janmastemi, we are going to make a special effort, and we're going to appeal for all of the devotees to make a special effort. Firstly, the devotees from Bhaktivedanta Manor and the community of the devotees from Bhaktivedanta Manor will personally deliver the set of Bhagavatam to a person's home on Janmashtami Day. Because in Janmashtami Day, we can give people the opportunity to personally welcome Lord Krishna into their homes. We'll also give an invite to a 2-day Bhagavad Gita program. We've arranged with one of the most illustrious speakers in our movement is Grace Radhika Raman Prabhu. Some of you all must have heard him speak. He's kindly agreed on the 22nd and 23rd of August, over 2 days from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. online. Obviously, within current situation, it's going to be online, to speak about the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. So there are limited spaces available because of online. We only can allow a set people. So we will give people the opportunity, a free place in this wonderful Bhagavad Gita event that we've arranged. Then we'll also arrange a puja for Bhagavatam entering a person's home. Because again of lockdown and the current restrictions and risk, we'll probably do it at the doorstep. Do a little puja, welcoming people into Srimad Bhagavatam into their home. And then their names will be offered, those who distribute and those who receive at the Yagya at Naimisharanya. And there are many other benefits we will give them, the audio book, goal setting app, and also some special Mahaprasadam. We know from various scriptures, and this is one quotation from the Skanda Purana. It says, one who with devotion gives the gift of Srimad Bhagavatam to a Vaishnava resides in my abode for millions of kalpas. This is the Lord saying this to Lord Brahma. Srimad Bhagavatam is so dear to the Lord. It is himself. And whoever gives the Bhagavatam, the Lord gives a special benediction. And obviously the name will be chanted in the forest of Naimisharanya. And in terms of the person reading the Bhagavatam, it says, Srimad Bhagavatam is all auspicious. This is from the Skanda Purana. It gives longevity, good health, and nourishment. By reading or listening to Srimad Bhagavatam, all one's sinful reactions are vanquished. It is pap or sin that keeps us bound to this material world, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. This week I met with Kartik Chandra Prabhu at Krishna Govinda's house. He was telling me a wonderful story. Those of you all who know Kartik Chandra Prabhu know what a connoisseur of the Srimad Bhagavatam he is. When he speaks, it's just like he chants the nectar of Bhagavatam. And he was telling us a story about his childhood. His grandfather was very attached to Srimad Bhagavatam. He knew the entire Srimad Bhagavatam, all 18,000 verses by heart. And every day he would sit and read Srimad Bhagavatam for 3 hours. And every day he would have a special routine. He would keep a big jar of sweets next to his Bhagavatam. And after he finished reading Bhagavatam, each of the children in the house in the neighborhood would come, touch the Bhagavatam to their head, open the Bhagavatam, close it, and they would get a sweet, which they will take and go away. So this was Kartik Chandra Prabhu when he was a young child. That's all he would do. Simply go on his grandfather's request, open Bhagavatam, close Bhagavatam, touch to his head, get his sweet, and go away. And he said, just by the simple act of touching the Bhagavatam every day in his boyhood, somehow Bhagavatam purified him, and he became attached to Srimad Bhagavatam and became attached to Lord Krishna. And there are just so many benefits that people will get. When one takes Bhagavatam, just like they have the science of Vastu. The science of Vastu means that every object emits some kind of energy. And where that object is, there's a certain type of energy. When one takes Bhagavatam, the full energy, the Vastu, the highest form of Vastu, the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, enters their house. So there is so much of benefit for just to those people who are giving Bhagavatam, and those that are receiving. And it's most pleasing. And especially so this year, there's another beautiful, you can see all the Bhagavatam here next to Srila Prabhupada. There are many benefits of distributing Srimad Bhagavatam. But one of the most beneficial activities or results is that Srila Prabhupada is pleased. And when the pure devotee is pleased, Krishna is pleased. And actually, in the transcendental science, there is a very nice formula of how to get mercy. It is said that there is this transcendental competition that takes place between Lord Krishna and his pure devotee. The pure devotee wants to serve Krishna, and he doesn't want anything in return. Krishna sees this mood of his pure devotee, and Krishna wants to serve his devotee in return. But the devotee doesn't want any service from Krishna. So Krishna is a bit perplexed what to do. But when Krishna sees that another living entity is doing something to please his pure devotee, Krishna becomes so indebted to that living entity. He says, I've been trying to please my pure devotee. I couldn't. But yet here is this one person. He is pleasing Srila Prabhupada. I'm going to give him mercy. So this is the transcendental competition that goes on. And we know Srila Prabhupada is on record as saying, go on increasing my books, go on increasing my pleasure. So for this year's Vyasa Puja, with all the restrictions we have, we want to make a special offering to Srila Prabhupada. We want to read on Srila Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja Day that we're making an offering of 108 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam sets distributed. And we all know how pleasing it will be for Srila Prabhupada to hear that news. So that's what we really like to do. This is the proposal. And we would like all of the devotees, every devotee in the community, to become part of this effort to celebrate Janmastemi in this way that Srila Prabhupada taught us. Spread the glories of Lord Krishna. And secondly, we want to please Srila Prabhupada by doing that which pleased him the most, and that is distributing his books. So that is our humble appeal. This is our proposal. I know some of you all have already tried. And you may be thinking, I've tried, what will be different? So this year we want to also try another initiative, this campaign. It's the gifting option. There may be a few people who can gift a Bhagavatam set, but there may be more people that are unable to do so. So one suggestion we have, maybe you can form a group. Think of 5 of your close friends, or not one of the 108 distributors, or 4 friends, and say, you know, this is what I've learned. Is very wonderful way of showing love to the Lord on Janmastemi. And we will give you the promotional material, and we're also making a video which you can use. Would you like to join me, 4 of my friends, or 5 of my friends, or 9 of my friends, in gifting Bhagavatam? And y'all can select among the 10 of y'all who y'all want it to be gifted to also. You can suggest, and we'll give you all an online form to suggest who or what institution you want it to be gifted to. So it should not be difficult. Whatever obstacles there, barriers are there, we should be able to overcome. So my humble appeal is, whoever is on board, please write your name and telephone number in the chat button. If we've got 69 people on this session today, if 69 people comment, or including me, that'll be, I'm part of the 69, isn't it? We have only 39 others to convince. And the main thing is we can try. Everything works on empowerment. When Krishna sees the desire is strong, he will empower us to do many wonderful things. So let's just try to see if we can make this desire strong, to celebrate Janmashtami in this wonderful way, and to do something really pleasing for Srila Prabhupada. It's 8:30. I'll stop here, and I'll take any questions, comments, or reflections that any of y'all have.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I love the idea of group sharing.
Yes.
I think it's such a wonderful, unique idea. If we were to promote the group sharing,
Yes.
who would we say that the Bhagavatam set would go to?
We are creating an online form, Mataji, where the group can just fill in the form and suggest who you're wanting to go to, the details of that person, and then we will focus on giving it to that person.
So if there is an individual that they want to donate it
Yes.
to, but to organization, who are the kind of organizations that we are sending Bhagavatams to if you're donating them? Who would we say we were donating to?
At the moment, we are getting requests for prisons. Just recently, we donated one to a prison. That's care homes, hospitals, schools. There are some devotees are focusing on universities also. So they are ample. So it's either organizations or individuals. You can recommend or suggest. But you know, previously we used to think to gift a set, it may not be beyond the means for quite a large proportion of the. But if 4 or 5 people get together as a group, it's possible, isn't it? We can really do so much like that.
Idea. Yes, much easier to sell. Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji. Wonderful. Yeah.
Chandra Chaitanya Prabhu and Jivan Prabhu, thank you so much. You have come forward to spread the glories by donating 2 sets each, from 2 from yourselves and 2 from Jivan Prabhu. Thank you so much for this. And if you want to suggest any names of who we can gift the set to, please feel free to do it. And I'll share the link to you later about how you can suggest. Or you can just drop me a name and telephone number. That's wonderful. That's so beautiful.
Prabhuji, can I ask a question? Hare Krishna.
Yeah, sure.
If you to donate, can you just donate half of it or a quarter of it?
Yes, absolutely. That's what we're suggesting. If you can't donate a full set, just donate how much you can. And you can either just put the donation and we'll try to find the others to form a set. Or you can donate and then find a friend or suggest a friend to do the balance, whatever you like, but anything you want to donate. And then we'll let, if you donate a portion of the set, and another person donates the portion, we'll put it together, and we'll let you know that one set is formed. And if you all want to suggest anyone to receive the set or an organization, that you can also do.
Okay. Oh, and who do I donate? Who do I give the money to?
We got a link at the moment. On that link, it says any amount, any other amount. You just put the any other amount in there. And if you can just give me your name or send me your name and number, Mataji, I will send you the link.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's a very simple process. We're trying to simplify it. You just go online, put the amount you want to donate, and we'll put it all together. And yeah, the glories will just spread.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, how much are the sets?
The set is £211.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna, Vrindavan Chandra Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Just something I came across today, actually.
Yes.
I was at the temple doing a service.
Yes.
And, it's just my wife Vishaka, she had a chat with someone about Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yes.
And this person was saying, "Oh, I can't afford to pay the whole amount."
Yes.
So what I said that actually I'll pay on your behalf, and you can transfer money to my account every month.
Mm-hmm.
So that is like 12 months installments.
Yes.
So that you like that idea.
Yes.
So I was just thinking maybe if somebody is willing to do that and they can transfer money into their account, that is other way of distributing Srimad Bhagavatam. So
Yes.
I said I'm willing to pay, but then you can transfer into my account.
That's glorious of you, Prabhu. What a wonderful gesture. What a wonderful gesture. And that's something other devotees can also think about. If it's within the means, everything should be done without pressure, without strain or obligation. Whatever you can, but we can really, amazing things can be done if we just extend and think about what we can do.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. What do you all feel, devotees? Are you encouraged to become part of this 108 offerings to Srila Prabhupada?
Yes. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
You were saying that whoever deliver or get the Bhagavatam, their name will be put it where do you put it? Like in Nimishalan, something like that?
We are arranging on Bhadra Purnima. Bhadra Purnima is on, I think it's the 2nd of September, just difference between Indian and UK time, at the holy place of Naimisharanya, in which Sutta Goswami spoke the Bhagavatam to the 88,000 sages. We are going to do a Maha Yagya, and in that Yagya we are going to offer the names of all the wonderful souls who took Bhagavatam, gifted Bhagavatam, or distributed Bhagavatam during the Bhadra campaign. That will be offered in the Yagya, the names of those people.
Thank you. Hare
A small puja.
Hare Krishna.
Be done.
Sorry, Prabhu, I can't hear you very clearly.
Wish.
Speaking as well. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Still a little bit faint, but I can hear you. There's someone else. Let me see that someone else is coming through. I'm not sure.
There are several people unmuted, Prabhuji.
Okay, I will mute. I will mute. And yes, so you can go on now, Prabhu, please.
I was saying that I'm already part of the Bhadra campaign.
Yes. Sandeep Prabhu, yes.
taking a part, taking a set for myself.
Yes.
I've spoken to a few friends of mine.
Yes.
I want to know, is this separate initiative from this, or is it the same?
If it's done between the 2nd of August
Yes.
and the 12th of August, we will consider that. Obviously, we've got the bigger offering of 300 sets for Bhadra Purnima, but within this, we've got a mini marathon of the 108 sets for Srila Prabhupada. So if it is between the 2nd and the 12th of August, that'll be part of the 108 sets for Srila Prabhupada, yes.
Okay, got it, got it. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. So wonderful devotees, thank you for your patient listening and allowing us to present this offering. As I said, as you have, our contact details, you have the chat button. If you want to become would like to become part of this 108 sets offering to Srila Prabhupada for Vyasa Puja between the 2nd and the 12th of August, please get in touch with us. And thank you so much for your contribution, your listening. And if there's no other questions, are there any other questions?
Read the chat messages.
I'm reading, let me see, the chat messages. Okay, let me see. Oh, there's quite a few coming up. Please send me the link to donate. Yes, sure, certainly, Jai Shri Mataji. Meena Mataji, please send me the link. Certainly, Meena Mataji, I've got your number here. Jai Shri Mataji, I think I've got your number. We should have your number. Saroj Mataji, you would like to donate? Oh, wonderful, Saroj Mataji, fantastic. I will send you the details of how to do that. Hema Mataji, also the option of monthly payment still open? Yes, that's also open. So thank you for your questions and your inquiries. If there's nothing more, we'll stop here. All glory. Yes, Mataji.
Is Jolie here?
Yes, Jolie Mataji.
The installment option sounds good. Is that open for anybody friends, any contact you have?
Yes.
Or is it just for devotees?
It's open to anyone.
Okay. And how do we get contact? Is the person going to be able to put his contact on the chat?
You contact us, Mataji. We will give you all the details of how to do it.
Okay. Yeah. One little question: are you? Does one have to have a special place to install it? Because they're sacred books. Where would you be? What has to be done to install in a suitable place in the house and all that?
All right. I mean, many people have spaces on shelves, and if you really look at it, I would say, at least 75% of people have space. It's just a matter of clearing some clutter, maybe, and finding
where
a place.
It is. If it's near the kitchen, and is that suitable, or do you have to have it?
I would say if they're cooking meat in the kitchen, I wouldn't advise it be in the kitchen.
No.
But even if Bhagavatam is very merciful, it's a very merciful form of the Lord. But if they got some other place in the house, yes, they can. They can place it. Some people, if they didn't even have place, they just took one book out from the box, and we offered the arti and the offering just to the book with the box, the books in the box. But it's better to take it out and place it and then offer it. To offer it, And if they can't, they can at least for a moment take it and place it on a table, do the offering, welcome Bhagavatam, put the rest in the box, take out the one book they're reading. That itself. And but every day, even if they just touch that box, just touch the book, it just so many magical things happen.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
Haribol. Because you can put it near your altar, your deities, can't you?
Yes, Bhagavatam is a deity. Once the devotees were on traveling Sankirtan, and they said they had no deity to offer their food. Prabhupada said, offer all your food to the books. Offer all your food to the books. Yeah.
Fantastic.
They are deities. All the books are deities of Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Amazing options. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vrindavan Chandra Prabhu. Sorry.
Hare Krishna, Keshav Gokulan Prabhu.
Yeah, sorry, I just joined a bit late just now.
Yeah.
I just wanted a suggestion. I just been hearing that a lot of people are coming forward. So one suggestion was everybody's on the Sankirtan Forever group. So if they could just, because a lot of them are saying that I'd like to try for 2 sets, 3 sets or sponsor.
Yeah.
So if we can start the list, the names list on the group. So we just build up that
okay.
Interested. Maybe that's an idea.
All right, we can do that. Thank you.
So if I don't know if everyone's on the Sankirtan Forever group, but if everyone can just add the name and saying, yeah, I want to try 3 sets, 2 sets, and I want to sponsor this much.
Okay.
That would be great. Then we can get everything.
All right.
Thing.
Okay. Okay.
If they are not on the Sankirtan Forever group, share the link of the Sankirtan Forever group on here.
On the Gita forum, okay.
On the chat box.
Okay, can you do that, Keshav Prabhu? I'm not sure how to do that.
Yeah, I can.
Divinam, was that you?
Yes, Prabhu, I've just logged in.
Okay, right.
I can try. Let me just see if I can quickly share that before people log off.
Okay.
Link
to subscribe to the group or?
Yeah, I want to request everybody, dear devotees, that please take part in this campaign. This is a very wonderful thing to be able to take Bhagavatam on the doorsteps of the people on the auspicious day of Janmastemi. And there are 50 of us. If 50 people come forward, then another 50 will get the inspiration to come forward. So we're going to, Keshav Prabhu and Vrindavan Chandra Prabhu will organize to put a message on the Sankirtan Forever, and we'll get the list going. And you can put your name down and the number of sets you would like to try to commit to distribute. And that way we can see how the energy will build up. We can all inspire each other.
Yeah. Divinam Prabhu is also referring to if any of you would like to participate in delivering the set on Janmashtami and doing the arti, we need many devotees to do that. How wonderful it'll be on Janmashtami. You're giving Krishna, handing over Krishna to somebody, and you're doing arti. So please feel free to put your names forward to also be part of the delivery team, delivering Bhagavatams on Janmashtami.
Also, sorry, Vrindavan Chandra Prabhu, I just wanted a quick share a message. I think Luke Prabhu, I don't know if he's on the group, on the call, but I remember him from last Janmashtami. I think his couple of visits just into the manor, and actually he got attracted to Srimad Bhagavatam when we had our marquee, our tent, and actually that on the special day of Janmashtami, he subscribed to all of Srila Prabhupada's library. Janmashtami is very auspicious and very magical day, and the time coming towards Janmashtami. So yeah, I mean, if we endeavor, I'm 100% sure that Srila Prabhupada and Mahaprabhu and Shri Radha Gokulananda will fulfill our desires.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, I remember last year Luke Prabhu came on our tent Janmashtami and took his library, which is fantastic. All right, anything else from anyone before we close today's session? Thank you so much. All glories to all of you. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. And we'll see you again tomorrow for Balaram Jayanti. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, devotee.